You're listening to Radio 2 Morning.
He's willing to go.
He does like it here, and I thought in a lot of ways he would have been one of those guys who would have shut out the noise because he kind of internalizes it, but it should give you greater appreciation for the Sabines and the Markovs of the world who can stay in one place, like Canada, for a long time, handle the ups and downs, and never get bothered by it. Because I guess the market has claimed another one. Because Phil Kessel, I think he's ready to leave if they pull him.
Elliot, you're going. Elliot from our guest at Radio Walker Sportsnet 590 Fans. So it's been long rumbling, I know, and Paul Kelly with the story yesterday in the Globe and Mail. What does it mean though? I mean, because I get it. It's popular fan say blow it up, and I've been saying that for 2-3 years, and go down the list. What does that mean? What does scorched earth mean for Brendan Shanahan? And is the market, like fans say they are, but are you really ready to take on this direction?
I've always believed, Andrew, this market can handle it as long as they knew what the plan was. I don't understand why the ownership of the Maple Leafs has had this fear of doing it when fans have basically been putting up with it for 50 years. They still sell out the buildings. They still buy the merchandise. They still watch TV, even though the numbers go down a little bit, even though the Leafs aren't that good. They will handle it as long as they understand what the ultimate goal is. Now, I'm not convinced that this is a complete scorched earth. I think we don't think this team is good enough to win as it is, and Shanahan's always suspected that. He just had to go through the year to see it for himself personally. And then it's about throwing everybody on the trade market and then just saying, what are all these guys worth? What can we do for them? Because we need cap flexibility, and the only way we're going to get it is if we start sending these guys out. And it starts with the unrestricted free agents, the Winks, the Santorellis, the Franzens, and it continues with the next level of guys, the Lupels and the Bozaks, and it ends with the Phaneufs and the Kessels. If they've 100% decided to trade Kessel, that's a bit new. I think he was always a guy that they were kind of 50-50 on. Do we keep him or do we trade him? But there's no doubt in my mind they looked at the group this year and they said, doesn't have it now. How are we going to change it?
We always talk about the buyouts and guys going down to the minors and all this extra money, and we all say maybe at a boardroom corporate level that MLSC doesn't care about it and whatnot, but the names are staggering, the amounts of money are staggering compared to any other hockey club. Is there someone, Elliot, that cares that there's money for Bobrovskys and Tuckers and Gleasons and even Oren McLaren playing no NHL hockey and getting full NHL salaries? Is there anybody that cares about all this stuff over the last 5 years?
Yes, they do, because now you can't escape it. Like, the way they've changed the CBA, like you said, in the previous CBA, you could bury guys in the minors grid. You can't do that anymore. All you do is you get a $900,000 cap saving. So now, every mistake you make is magnified. So yes, they are aware of it. I mean, look at this whole thing with Clarkson right now. It isn't working out. Change of scenery would benefit everybody. The player, the team. He needs a change of scenery as much as the team does. But the way it's structured, it's almost impossible. So the answer is yes. People notice it. It's not something that is ignored. Internally, they know they've got trouble with some of these situations, and that's why the story breaks as it does this week, because they know they've got to try to find solutions, and those solutions are usually kind of painful for the team that made the mistakes.
So is there something super strange? I'll bring up our colleague Damien, who I respect his views, but he'll be like, God, he was the first guy, credit this, to say, this is is something you might be considering. This is something maybe they should do. And yet, he feels, I feel like he's a bit of a staunch Dave Notice defender. I'm like, excuse me, if this is so bad and it's so awful and it's so, why would you let the guy who did this continue to do it? Unless he's absolutely gone to Shanahan and said, boy, I made a lot of mistakes here, but I'm playing by your rules now. You tell me what to do and I'll do it. I can't figure it out.
Well, the guy at the top of the masthead, Greg, always makes the...
Beautiful orchestral pop arrangement of Free Man in Paris of those tight horns. That is Sufjan Stevens covering Joni Mitchell here on Under the Covers on CBC Radio 2 Morning. If you have a suggestion for Under the Covers,